Messenger, and this Nginx, Glassfish, and for the frameworks for Ruby, for the programming, Ruby, PHP, and Rails as a framework, database. So we can choose it. Whatever the things that we want, we can configure to that particular instance. Also, one more thing that we did is like golden image. So the golden image concept is about like what are the basic, when are we going to like create any new instance or sanction or provision any new instance. So these are the very basic things that we needed, like Snort for IDS, like Firewall, CACTI for performance, OpenLDAP for for SSH like the security issues, and these are MySQL and RDS are like one of the basic things. So in golden image, these things are already present. So whenever we want to sanction any new instance or we have to provision any new instance, we just use this image, golden image, and then using a Puppet configuration management, we install a lot of different configuration to our instance and attach to our load balancer. So by this, we are much more capable of within like 20 to 30 minutes, we are able to attach any roll out any instance and connect to the production environment and test it and roll out it within 30 minutes. So it's pretty much working well for us. So now the second biggest challenge that we got is cost, because the huge number of testing stage environments are running on the public environments, public cloud. So that might be costing like around 1 to 1.5 lakh per month. So it's a huge for us at that time. So what we thought, we can really have the private cloud on our in-house and then have the infrastructure in-house itself for the test and stage environment. So we bring the servers in, and we have the open BGA for like containers. So we have the container and we have some small scripts, then roll up one container with like sort of different dependencies installed on it, and you can use it and roll up whatever test instance you want. So this is how we are saving a lot of cost for testing stage environment as well. So we just go for our private cloud and we just bust down like all these testing stage applications that is running on public cloud and bring it back to the private. So let's take a look again at our numbers. So right now we are managing 17, still right now I didn't update it, it's increased, 17 servers and still increasing, more than 120 lab apps and 10 deployments in a day. These are the production deployments, and any developer, any BA, any QA can deploy to our infrastructure by just clicking on single click. So the one more question that is arise, like how we can really decrease the downtime while you're deploying. So you might get a downtime of like 10 to 15 minutes. You can get a glitch. So we have to remove that. So we introduced one blue-green deployment strategy that is from Martin Fowler itself. So what it does, like when you're doing a deployment on any of the server, any production server, so we just first clone that particular server, and then also clone that particular database, and then do a deployment on that particular cloned application instance and our database instance, and run the migration and test it, everything is working fine out, and just connect our LB to that particular instance, and decommission that particular that old server that is present there, and decommission it. So if something doesn't went well, so we just again roll back or pinpoint again to that old instance, and then we are good to go. So this is how we are not getting any downtime, and it's just like 5 or 10 minutes of glitch for our pointing purpose, and apart from that everything is working fine. So now the question is so a lot of things we already automated, so still a lot of things are still left, and we cannot get a silver bullet for each and every problem. So we have to do some lot of manual intervention as well. So we are trying to have like a unified dashboard, and which we can be managing like multiple cloud services, like you can attach your Rackspace, your AWS and Linux for now, and you can and then we can attach these services like Puppet and all those things, and by the single click you can commission your cloud and decommission your cloud. You can attach to the LB. You can do anything about it. So it's an open source project that we call it as a Hippo. So a lot of Ruby communities already making a open source contribution to it. We are planning to launch the first release on February. So it's already open source. You can go to the GitHub and see what is happening there. Any questions? Yeah.
The question I have is basically you did mention about cloning your environment and stopping it. And you did also mention 10 minutes is a downtime. Won't data become stale in the 10 minutes if you want to swap?
So we transfer the whole traffic to that particular instance only. So we only have like 5 to 10 minutes of like glitch there. So we don't let anybody to access that application for that particular time period. So what happens if the old instance is already live and if the user is present on a particular instance, they can do a lot of, they can push a lot of data to that particular server. So we don't want that, correct? So because we want to decommission that particular instance. Before doing that particular testing, so what we did, we just like while doing testing, the moment we run all the acceptance tests has been done, we decommission it and we just make we always have like particular one page that is called as nobody can access a particular application for 5 to 10 minutes. That's only 5 to 10 minutes glitch you have got. The 10 minutes. It's only involved when you're doing a migration, when you're running a migration on database. If you're not running a migration, that you don't even get a like 1 minute glitch there.
Used can be is applicable. Is it easily easy to use or?
It's very easy to use because see, like a lot of time we fail and we understand okay we have